What's up, people? What's up? Welcome to the show. It's another episode of the Chaos List, and we got the usual suspects in the house. So, as usual, I'm going to run down the panel, and I'm going to let the people know where they can find you. So, we got a new guest in the house today. We got Mr. LDG Pixel. So, I'll let you start it off and let you tell the people where they can find you, sir.
Hey everybody, what's going on? LDG Pixels here. If you have computer problems, any issues, looking for a new computer or anything at all, I do streams in the morning between 10 and 11 a.m. Here for your computer needs, anything at all free. You guys find me at youtube.com/LDG Pixels.
Excellent. Good stuff. And I'm going to go with Mr. Chris Knight. Tell the people where they can find you, sir.
You can find me over at The Real Review 3000 here on Chaos Central, Big Ford Entertainment, and over on Danny Graham's channel, Comic Chat. Hey, Danny.
Who's that?
Hey, Danny.
Danny.
There you go.
Damn.
Yeah, The Real Review 3000 here on Chaos Central, Big Ford Entertainment here on Tuesday nights, over on Danny Graham's channel, Comic Chat on Mondays, and on my channel and Chaos Central tomorrow for the Rule of Three. So yeah, there you can find me on JJ's channel every once in a while. I've jumped on LDG's streams, and you can find me everywhere. I call myself a stream whore, so just get used to it.
Excellent. And now we're going to go with my man, JJ. Tell the people where they can find you, sir.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jay. Damn, Danny, what you doing, bro?
Yeah, all that noise going on over there, bro.
I went to carnivore mode. I want to eat fast, so I apologize. But yeah, with y'all, I was home.
It sounded like a raptor tearing apart a car.
Damn.
You're stocking up on ice?
Danny, you already finished that
There we
song?
go.
Fuck you. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
All right,
Yeah, and that's
JJ.
my intro. And that's my intro, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. What's up, everybody? It's your boy JJ. You can find me a little bit of everywhere. You can find me Sunday nights on Honstar's channel for Name That Tune and Jackbox Game Night. You can find me Monday nights on Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective's channel for retro discussion, but that show's a little bit on a hiatus right now. You can find me here Tuesday nights with these fine fellas every week at 9 Eastern, as you guys know, because you're here for the Chaos List and over on Chaos Central as well. And you can find me on Chris's channel every once in a while because I like to bug the shit out of him. And then finally, you can find me on my channel. I do a weekly live stream, randomness at its finest, random panel, random topic. Come check it out. You might actually like what you see. And Monday, this upcoming Monday, next week, this upcoming Monday, I'm doing a live stream at 9 p.m. Eastern on Monday night. It's going to be my birthday stream. All you guys are welcome to join. Holy shit, Pixels, what's up?
Happy 200. Happy 200, JJ.
Anyway, what was that, Danny?
I said happy 200.
Thank you. Thank you. And you look good for about 450.
Believe it or not, he's only 24. It's just, Florida.
Yeah. And then
Just Florida.
it's just Florida. Thank you. And then
Florida.
lastly, you can find me here on Twitter at Sithlord3827. Sometimes it's tweet, sometimes I retweet. Sometimes I don't. It's a lottery. Come check it out. I don't need no help, Martigan. I got this shit. Thanks for having me, guys. I'm always a pleasure to be here.
No problem. I do appreciate everyone coming to the show. Mad Martigan, tell the people where they can find you, sir.
Yeah, you can find me over at JMC Productions. We have two main shows right now. We have Tafar, and we just put up a new episode of that. And we have Tafari Nation. Our first episode has been held up by the government. The second episode, our Chupacabra expert didn't show up, so that's a shit show. But I want to make an announcement. This is an exclusive. This is an exclusive. This is going to be our first non-Tafarian show. It's called "Oh No, Monsters." And
So it has so it has a real name. Awesome.
that's a real name. Yeah.
Isn't that one taken?
No, come on, dude. I'm talking about a real name, not like TFA, which is an abbreviation,
It's an acronym.
acronym, whatever the hell ever.
Right. Yeah. Anyway, so on our show, "Oh No, Monsters," we will be interviewing some of the most villainous characters in all of cinema, and so that will be coming up soon. I'll have more information on that in the days to come.
Good stuff. You guys make sure
you
Go ahead, JJ.
Go ahead. No, go ahead,
No,
Alonzo.
No, I was gonna say make sure you guys
it can wait.
subscribe to the channels. You know what I mean? But go ahead, JJ. Say what you're gonna say.
No, I was just gonna say, man, you couldn't sound any more enthused on that last part.
No,
or is that
you're mispronouncing it.
okay? Please help me out here.
All right, it's "Oh No, Monsters."
Yeah, the part of it. That's what I'm talking
mispronouncing it.
about. Whatever.
Okay. Yes.
What we
and
got?
now,
What we got?
Mr. Danny
Oh
Brown,
my God.
AKA Comic Chat. Tell the people where they can find you, sir.
Well, you can find me quite a few places here on the YouTube world. On Monday nights on my show, The Chaotic Conversation, which we had last night. It was a very interesting discussion about who would win in a fight. We had 4 different topics. Also tonight, I'm here with Anzo on the Khaos List. Tomorrow, I'll be on at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Chris's show, The Rule of 3. Later on this weekend, I hope to be on Square One this Saturday, and also I'm going to change the time because we're competing with Equilibrium is competing with the NFL, and I know we're not going to win. So we're going to have to talk to the fellas on that show and try and come up with the alternate time or alternate day. Mm-hmm. But and 4 nights out the week, you can catch me on Robert Storm's Live. We do talk about anything. So thanks again for inviting me, Anzo, Chris.
No problem. Not an invite. You're part of the team, as everybody else on the panel. So congratulations. Like I said, well, not congratulations, but thank you for coming.
No, congratulations.
I should actually congratulate you guys for being on my show. You're blessed.
Oh, I see. Here it is. I'd bequeath the show to you. And
I made it so much better.
Yeah, he invited me.
Of course, because I only spent like 10 minutes on it because that's all the time I can dedicate to it.
I know, and I completely
That's not hard to beat that.
But we
no argument for me. I'm glad you took it, Alonzo. Load off.
No, guys.
My shoulder.
Real quick, Anzo has added.
What did I tell you about you saying and agreeing with everything I say today, Danny? What did I tell you about that?
I'm gonna get because I agree with giving you a compliment. I'm going to the Phantom Zone.
That's because I know what you're trying to do.
Yo. Hey, I'm partially fried right now, and even I know that's cold.
Hey, you guys didn't see the show last night where Danny said he would agree. Like, Danny.
I gave the guy a compliment just now.
Okay,
I know that.
Let me test this theory out. Danny, who's better, Ben or Aaron Rodgers?
Ben Roethlisberger.
Jesus Christ.
He is a superior quarterback.
Oh, wow.
What did you do to him?
It's going to be one of these nights. It's going to be one of these nights. I can tell.
He's the better quarterback. What do you want me to say?
Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
Well, then that will bring me to as you guys know how the show goes. We do 3 topics. We talk about it. And I have honorable mentions. And since Danny is being so generous tonight, I do have an honorable mention. And the first honorable mention is, do you think Mr. Danny Graham, a.k.a. Comic Chat, is a bandwagon Laker fan? You guys can tune in, say whatever you want to. What? What'd you say, Danny?
I am not. I
don't think he is.
I start liking the Lakers. I start liking the Lakers during the Magic and Kareem showtime. When Michael Jordan came onto the scene, I start becoming a Bull fan. Still not liking the Lakers fan, but Michael Jordan was the shit, and I gravitated towards him because he's something I'd never seen. When they played the Lakers in the 1991 championship, I rooted for Michael Jordan because I liked Michael Jordan better than I liked Magic Johnson at that time when they were at the end of their whatever. But I never did stop liking the Lakers. Even when they were losing, I was a Lakers fan.
I know
Their permanence, I'm a Laker.
I know me personally, if I'm a Spurs fan and a player I like is going up against my team, I may like the player, but I want my team to win.
Hey, but Michael Jordan is exception to the rule, bro.
Not in my book. Michael Jordan's trash.
Okay. If you say so, sir, this is your show. So whatever you say.
Hey, keep it on square one. Keep it on square one. 2 more
With
sports
that
ball.
being said, I actually have another honorable mention today.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got a second one. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
we got 2. I was feeling generous today. I got 2. And number 2 is, do you want Mr. Chris Knight, a.k.a. The Real Review 3000, to admit that there are no gray Jedi in Star Wars canon?
Yes, I do.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Really?
I have searched on Google in books, and I have not found a.
Have you searched
Jedi.
the past 20 years of Google?
Oh, I think they're talking about
telling you,
canon,
bro.
bro.
Well,
Yeah,
hang,
we
hang
were
on,
talking
hang-
about canon.
All right, hang on, guys. This ain't canon, but in the first Knights of the Old Republic video game, the older black guy in there, Jolie Bendo, was a Jedi. Okay,
Is that canon?
I said it wasn't canon.
depends.
Damn, son, listen.
It used to be, but
Right.
it's not now.
I mean,
No,
I
but
asked
Joe-
because I don't know why we're talking about it.
Jolie Bendo was considered a gray Jedi.
But it's not canon, so.
That's why I asked.
Well, the thing
I'm just saying
is
they
how
do
can we
exist.
change canon from one thing to the next? That's the thing. It was canon, so whatever.
How was
Well-
it canon?
Okay,
Because that's
Okay.
one of the things that Lucasfilm said is all their Lucasfilm stuff was considered canon.
okay, canon.
Wait,
right now,
okay.
it was never mentioned, but Ahsoka Tano in the Rebels timeline on.
Well, if it was never mentioned, then how can
She is not considered
not
a
a
great
great-
Jedi. That's just a
Absolutely
terminology that they use.
Right. She still
That's
uses
just a term-
sabers and
that-
she still uses the Force.
But she's
she's
not a
neith-
gray Jedi, though.
But she's
neither-
not a Jedi. She's a
she's
force.
neither-
Yeah, and
she's
she's not
neither-
even a Jedi. That's correct.
Yeah,
She's
a
neither
force
light
user.
nor dark. She's neither light nor dark. She's right in the
But
middle.
she wasn't a Jedi either.
She was.
She
She was a Jedi.
No, she was not.
No,
she
she
never
was a
got the title
Padawan.
of Jedi.
She didn't go through the trials. She was never.
Well, see, JJ, they're right
Right.
there. Technically, she's not. She left the Order before she was considered a Jedi
A
Master.
Jedi.
That's right.
But she is a gray Jedi.
No, she
Yeah.
is not. Do I need to go and bring up the article where it says gray Jedi do not exist
Listen.
in canon?
I don't care what you say. I know that there is
All right, I got it.
I saw it, and I gotta find it. I'm sorry. Needle in a
It's-
haystack shit takes forever, and I don't have a long time to do that shit.
It's been
But
6 months.
Yeah, I don't have that time.
Anzo,
Sorry.
Yes.
I just got one question, man. I don't mean to be for this to sound rude. I really don't. But
Mhm.
do you believe every article you read?
It wasn't an article. It was
You just
a Google. It was a Google, like one of those Wikipedia.
Yes, and it comes
And
from
it's-
It comes from Wikipedia, and Wikipedia has been notoriously wrong on multiple occasions. Just to say
But
that.
you don't have no proof. You have never brought up any proof in 6
because
months.
I haven't really bothered my time to even dig yet.
Because
So-
if it was a great Jedi, you could simply go on Google and find that
no,
shit in 2
that's not
seconds.
necessarily true.
In
This is
2
not necessarily true.
seconds. That's
No,
all
you
it took
can't-
me to find out that there was no great Jedi.
But that's all you did, and you
Because
stopped
you-
right there when you found yourself
Well-
being right.
Let
that's
me
all I
give you
needed to do.
facts. Let me give you facts. I've watched every single series of Rebels show,
Mhm.
every single Rebels of Clone Wars, and there is no Grey Eye reference in that.
In
I'm
any.
pretty sure in the Clone Wars I have seen it, and I
Danny
will.
just said no.
Well, that's okay. Like I said, I'm not going to admit to it. So if you want to keep going, we can keep going on that, and we can get to
You-
the topics. So
That's fine. You don't have to admit to it, but we all know that there's no great Jedi. So
that's not true. Not everybody knows that.
What was it mentioned by the original creators?
I've
It-
never heard George Lucas mention it,
ever.
or Dave.
No, not that mentioned. I mean, Was it on screen by a show made by the original
Never.
Phantom
creators?
Zone mad. Phantom Zone mad.
Okay, then.
Never. Absolutely never. So now we will get into the first topic.
Perfect.
Oh,
First topic, Scarface remake. Reports have begun circulating that Black Panther star Michael B. Jordan is being sought after to take the lead role of Tony Montana in the Scarface remake. Universal Pictures has been trying to get a remake of the much-beloved gangster epic Scarface off the ground for nearly a decade. Do you want to see a Scarface remake, and do you think Michael B. Jordan is a good fit? I'm going to let LDG start it off since he's the new guy today.
oh my God.
I already know Danny's answer.
I would love to see a Scarface remake. As far as this particular actor is concerned, I mean, it's not the person. It's his acting. Can he pull off what we are happy as far as what we know Scarface to be? Can he? I don't know. I don't know if he can or not. Am I going to judge him? Not necessarily. I don't think he's done anything to make me think that he can't do it. Scarface is an original. That's an original, movie. There,
It's not. It's a remake.
Scarface.
Oh, yes, it
Scarface is a remake.
Yes,
Oh,
it is.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But regardless, I mean, me personally, Tony Montana, that's not Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, he's not going to be
Sorry.
playing Tony Montana.
He better not be playing Tony Montana.
That's the thing.
That's what
Why-
the question
people
just
are
said.
missing
Wasn't it?
Yeah, like
Well, the
that's
question-
The
what,
rumor is.
No,
I
that's
mean, here's
not.
the thing. You want to give it a chance. You find somebody that can pull
Right,
off
let me explain.
Pacino.
Let me explain what's actually happening. Right, they are not recasting Tony Montana for a remake. What is happening is the same thing that happened when Scarface was made. Scarface is a remake of a movie about a immigrant that came to America and did the same thing, right? Except it was an Italian, I think. Whatever, doesn't matter. It was somebody other than a Cuban, right? So then they did the Tony Montana. So then the next one is going to be Michael B. Jordan, playing some immigrant coming in and doing the same thing that happened in
Right.
Scarface.
but in
So
the
no, I'm not
article
gonna be
it says it's sought after to take the lead role
Yep.
of Tony Montana.
He's not going to be named Tony Montana. That article is dumb. Whoever wrote it doesn't know what they're talking about.
Okay, but it's from a reputable article, a reputable website, and I have heard the rumors that they did want him to play Tony Montana. So
Yeah,
I mean,
I
for
think
me
they're using
personally-
it for shorthand because we don't know the name of the character that he will be playing.
The thing is, in today's world, though, Matt, I'll tell you right now, in today's world, it's going to be Scarface, it's going to be Tony Montana,
Absolutely.
and they're going to put Michael B. Jordan in it, and that's because they're not going to give it. And this is nothing against Michael B. Jordan because he can act, but he can't be Tony Montana. He can't. He just can't do that. And they're dooming this movie right from the start because you got to find somebody that's not Al Pacino but can kind of emulate
rival
or
him.
kind of. You got to find somebody with that presence like he did in that movie. Think of what God now Joker, Dark Knight.
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
Thank you. Think of what Heath Ledger did for the Joker. It rivaled Jack Nicholson. So people debate who's the better one. They're not the same, but those two can be compared to. If you can find somebody that can pull something like that off, then I think it might have a
Phantom's on
chance.
his ass.
Okay, Danny's been biting at the tongue. Go ahead, Danny.
This is stupid. I'm telling you right now. Usually I don't go for this, but the same way there was a conversation that a white actor or anybody else other than a black person can play Black Panther, the same thing I believe for this part. A black man cannot play Tony Montana. They gotta be a Cuban actor, Italian, somebody in whatever that category is, a genre. I don't want to see a black Tony Montana. I don't think he can. I don't even think Denzel Washington can pull it off. You gotta have somebody of that race, of that particular heritage to pull it off. I don't want to see that. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think Michael B. Jordan is a strong enough actor to pull off what Al Pacino did. I totally disagree with that. I probably won't go see it if it comes out that way.
That's what you're missing, though. He's not playing Tony Montana. All right.
Okay. Did you hear me say
that?
If?
Okay.
If I'm saying if, I don't know. I'm going on the rumor. If this rumor is true, I'm saying I don't want to see that. If it's fake, then of course I don't give a damn. But if it is true, on the premise that it's true, I don't think that they should race bend this particular character. There are some characters in the movie world that can't be race bent. This is one.
I agree.
In my opinion.
I agree. In my opinion, I agree with you 100%.
It was already race bent once. Scarface is a remake of another movie.
Yes.
What was the original movie, Matt? What was the original movie? The Scarface.
The original movie, I was looking it up right here, is the story of a Cuban refugee.
Okay, Cuban. What was
Who the actor
what was Al
played.
Pacino? Was he Cuban?
Well, he plays a Cuban.
And he pulls off.
If the original was a Cuban and the remake was a Cuban, then my argument holds water.
The 1932 Scarface was about Southside Chicago, and it was about Irish kings.
Irish person.
Yeah, Howard Hawks.
Yeah,
Paul Mooney played Tony.
Yeah, well, no, Howard Hawks.
No, Paul Mooney.
Howard Hawks
directed it.
Yeah, sorry, Paul Mooney played Tony.
Paul Mooney, the comedian.
No, not that Paul Mooney.
No,
No, it's Paul. Yeah,
but
Antonio.
Okay.
So the original character is an Italian immigrant, Antonio Tony Camonte.
Somebody said Italian immigrant.
Yes, I understand that. No, I'm just letting Danny know. Yes, and it was called Scarface. But here's the thing, Matt. I don't think what your understanding is what I'm saying and what Danny's saying is that unfortunately in this world they don't have the wherewithal to change that stuff. They're going to make it exact. They're going to call him Tony Montana. They're going to do all this stuff exact. That's just the way that the industry is right now. So I mean, what Danny's also saying is that the way that this article makes it sound is that Michael B. Jordan is going to play that character, the exact same character that Al Pacino played. Now you could be right; maybe they will change it all. But with this article, with the info that we have, that's what we have to go off. They say that Michael B. Jordan's going to play Tony. So, and I'm in total agreement with Danny. Is that if they try that, no. Now you could tweak the movie, and you could make it more more about the gang.
Yeah, I don't think it'll go over.
Yeah,
I don't think it will either.
It's taking place in Los Angeles, by the way, the new one, because it's a different story.
And maybe they'll flip it around. Who knows? But
still leave room for possibility.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean,
still leave room for possibility. You never know.
Like last night I said, the real question is why. And I agree. I mean, if they're going to make a remake of that, I think you stick with a Cuban, make it Tony Montana, and just do a remake, like that way. But do you even want to see a remake of Scarface, though?
They're not.
I'll leave it like this. I never thought The Rock could make a good Tooth Fairy, but he nailed it.
That's a solid point. Solid point. You wouldn't think he could pull it off, but he pulled it off.
LDG, you have to know that I send people to the Phantom Zone for saying stupid shit. So,
The Rock did play a Tooth.
Oh, God.
To the team, my friend.
You go the same way we went with that one. Time as he said it while I was itching for my finger to hit the button.
Absolutely great. All right, so we will get on.
I've created monsters. What the hell did I do? Oh my God.
Actually, no. I think Danny created the monster, and I'm just taking the power
Well, yeah,
struggle to another.
but I am the only remaining person who was in the original discussions with Danny that brought Danny in on this, and then he brought you in it. So ultimately, if you go by the tree of blame, it comes to me again as usual.
And you know what? I will put the blame on you. Then no problem. I have no problem putting the blame on you.
Chris, it's funny how it does
Yes.
that, eh? Funny how it does that, right?
Yeah.
All right. So topic number 2 is The Mandalorian Season 2. Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we did have a Mandalorian topic last week, but this one basically is the inclusion of Boba Fett in the upcoming second season of the hit Disney's Plus series. The Mandalorian may have just been confirmed thanks to Star Wars Tamara Morrison's agency. The Robert Bruce agency now lists the role of Boba Fett on the actor's resume, confirming the ongoing rumors that Morrison will be slipping on the iconic Mandalorian helmet and resurrecting the beloved bounty hunter. Are you excited to see the return of Boba Fett? Whoever wants to start can go ahead and start it off.
I mean, I'm okay. Go ahead, Danny. You had your hand up. Go ahead, Danny.
I'm not. I think Boba Fett will overshadow Mando because Boba Fett has like a cult following for whatever reason. It blows my mind that somebody only been in the Star Wars movie only maybe a total of 20 minutes, maybe total, if that screen time, and has such a strong cult following. I mean, it blows my mind. So if it was me, I would try and develop a Boba Fett TV show. So whenever Mandalorian runs out, they can go ahead and roll with Boba Fett and do that story to keep fresh new stuff in Disney Plus. Because if they don't, Disney Plus is gonna eventually dry up if they don't hurry up and get these Marvel TV shows out. But that's what I would do if I was Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. I would develop a Boba Fett show. Go ahead.
So by fresh new stuff, you mean taking a old school original Star Wars character? Not exactly fresh, but yeah, there is absolutely reason for him.
Besides the 20 minutes we see him on screen, what else you know about Boba Fett?
Well, Boba Fett was in season 1.
No, we don't know that yet.
Yeah, but the thing is though, like, yeah, 20 minutes is plenty, if more than enough time to be iconic. Remember, what's his name from Jaws? You know, the shark that was barely on scene. How iconic is that shark?
Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce.
Only to some of y'all, because I don't give a shit about Jaws.
Okay,
using it as an example.
Neither did I, to be honest with you.
I'm kind of the same way as Danny is on this. They originally were going to do a Boba Fett movie. I have always said, and I still believe to this day, that what you get with The Mandalorian, at least the first season, and probably some of what they're going to do in this season, is the leftover scenes and cuts and stuff that they had kind of laid out for the Boba Fett movie. Bringing Boba Fett into this is going to overshadow The Mandalorian and the whole point of the thing. The Mandalorian, the cool thing about it is we know a little bit about The Mandalorian, but he's still kind of an enigma. You bring Boba Fett into this, everybody's going to be focused on that. So if he's only in for 5 minutes or 5 seconds or half of one show, people are going to kind of be like, well, where is he at now? We want to see more. And then it's just going to be like, okay, now how do we even do that? Then if you go and you make a Boba Fett TV series or the Boba Fett series, that's going to take over for the Mandalorian. The Mandalorian is just going to be cut out because that's what everybody wanted this to be in the first place with Boba Fett. And if they were going to bring Boba Fett in, why not just do it from the get-go?
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Danny, Anzo, do you think Darth Maul is iconic?
Darth Maul?
Yeah.
But Darth Maul has more of a showing than Boba Fett if you watch.
You're right. He had 6 minutes versus...
but if you 5 minutes. But did you watch Rebels or did you watch Clone Wars? He was in that. Boba Fett was not.
They made out that he was alive in season 5.
You are absolutely correct about the 6 minutes in the live action. But if you watch Clone Wars, he's in there very heavily, and then he's also in Rebels very heavily.
I mean,
and Solo.
Okay.
And Solo.
And so,
he has
Yeah, he's
just
in Solo.
yeah, for yes, a split second. Yeah, for just
regardless of anything, he has a lot more screen time than Boba Fett had. And I like Boba Fett. Boba Fett's my bounty hunter.
And remember, the screen time he got in A New Hope can't really be counted because that was not original to the whole thing. That was an extra scene added in.
And
which
all
one's canon?
and also
I
this.
mean, I agree with what he said that Boba Fett has more time than Darth Maul, but Darth Maul seems more dynamic. First of all, also there was something that we introduced we never saw, that double-edged lightsaber that was damn getting people whetting their appetite. And also, like I said earlier, he was in Clone Wars and Rebels, so he got actually more screen time than Boba Fett did.
And I like Boba Fett, but let's be real. What did Boba Fett really do?
He was supposed to be very good at his job.
Oh, don't forget, Boba Fett was
I mean-
also in the Star Wars Christmas special as well. He had a whole cartoon about him.
Well, that's what he
Yes,
was
and I've
more-
had the guy that drew him. I've had the guy
Yeah.
that drew him on
And
my
then
channel.
I just thought
like
about
3
it. If
times.
you want to count the Phantom Menace, Boba Fett as a little boy was in there, so you can count that as Boba Fett time too.
That's true.
And then the Clone Wars.
Booyah.
Not Phantom Menace.
Clone Wars.
Attack
Clone
of
Wars.
Clones. Or
Attack of
yeah,
Clones, yeah.
yeah, Attack of Clones. Yeah, but still.
But this all this about this being, this is been released. He is going to be Boba Fett. Man, I was looking on IMDb 4 months ago, and him and Ahsoka Tano, whoever's playing her, was already listed on IMDb playing the character.
Yeah, this isn't really news.
Yeah,
It's not that. It's just that it has. They could say that that's going to happen. They can put it on IMDb. IMDb is notoriously wrong with a lot
For
of things.
mistakes, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so, and remember, IMDb also can fall under the same thing like Wikipedia, where people can change things as it goes along, as they hear things, and it'll fix itself every once in a while. So, I mean, I can understand that the fact that now this guy is putting it on his resume, we know for sure Boba Fett will be in. My biggest question is how long, how much, and, you know, I just see him needing to be there, much like he is in the movies. Ominous and quick. Let him show up in a back scene in the shadows somewhere. Give us that, ooh, ah, what are you doing with this? And then bring out a movie for him. I don't want to see a series. I want to see a movie. I don't want to see the series for Obi-Wan. I want to see a movie.
Yeah.
But that's what I would do. I don't think they're going to do that because I think they're trying to get away from the movies right now. Darth Maul movie, Darth Vader movie, Obi-Wan, and Boba Fett. Those are the 4 movies they should do. Done. I'll shut
This
up
is just
now,
my
'cause
opinion.
LDG needs to get in.
This is just my opinion, but IMDb and Wikipedia, they're a good place to start if you want to find basic or a starting point. But what I think is more concrete, in my opinion, you go to YouTube, you click on these particular people and see interviews that they have. Then you can see the words coming out of their mouth. Then that's what you save. So when you have arguments, people say, well, IMDb, blah, 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 or Wikipedia, blah, blah. Okay, here's a link where George Lucas say ABC 1, 2, 3. Or here's a link where Luke Skywalker said ABC 1, 2, 3. So that's what I suggest we do whenever we making our points.
Yeah,
Find the doggone video or the interview, and then boom.
Right,
That's
and
when
What
they
if
said
it
it.
was a
There you
written
go.
interview?
Huh?
What if it was a written interview?
Well, that's
If it's a
what I
written
have.
interview, but that's going to be an argument because you said how you know that's credible. When Alzo just said earlier about a written interview he saw, and you was questioning its validity.
Well, it wasn't an
I'm
interview.
saying-
No, it wasn't an interview, and it had no
or
sources.
article or whatever. Well, if you see somebody in the interview say 1, 2, 3 ABC, then I think that should be good enough to present as your evidence to prove your point.
And I know the site
If-
that I
if
get
it's
the
possible.
information from is a legitimate site. So
What site
whatever
is
you
it?
want-
You never told us.
Movie Web.
Movie Web.
Yeah, Movie Web.
Never heard of it. I got mine from Newsweek. I don't know if you've heard of them.
There's a lot of sites out there that I don't know if anything's reputable right now, but you got to take what you can with a grain of salt and say, okay, well, this and this. But yeah, I mean, this is if it's on his resume now, then it's gonna happen. I don't know. I'm indifferent right now until I see how they handle it, but I see it being a problem.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't see it being. I don't see it being too big of a problem because of the rumors going around of Pedro Pascal walking out or getting let go, whichever one is true.
We also don't know how much time Boba Fett's actually going to have in the series anyways. You know what I mean? It could be like Chris said, just a flash in the pans, maybe half an episode, maybe even a full episode.
So let's go down that route real quick, though, what JJ was saying. So Pedro Pascal gets let go or walks. Do we change it to Boba Fett and continue the series?
It kind of feels like
Fett.
he's already being written out anyways. They're bringing on so many different characters.
I don't think so because
I don't think
only
he's
showed
needed
his face
because
once.
and most of the time it's his stunt doubles. So adios, amigos.
Yeah, like he's not even in the costume.
Kind of like
I mean?
how Carl Urban played Dredd. Keep the helmet on the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
they done stated in the comics. Dredd never removed his helmet in the comics.
And in the show, he's not allowed to remove his helmet, right? So, I mean, they don't really need him.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I really wouldn't put too much stock in what we're about to see because he may not. Either A, they're going to recast it, or B, this is going to be the final season.
Well,
They're
actually,
going to have 2 seasons?
I doubt that. I mean, it was really successful.
Right, and this is another from the comment from Dan200TF, which I did see this today. Garlic Carlo, or whatever the hell her name is, also confirmed that there will be a season 3 and 4. And I did read that too, that they already confirmed season 4 of The Mandalorian,
Okay.
And,
Season 4.
Yeah, 3 and 4. And Austinator was like, if it leads to Boba Fett versus Mando, I'm perfectly okay with that.
So what? Disney's going to destroy what everybody loves about Boba Fett, his mysterious side of it, and they're going to let the Mando kill him?
Well, I mean,
I
they
don't-
let him die in the Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, so what? We bring him back just to kill him again? I don't know. I just and what's a Mando? I mean, the fight between the two of them. How are you going to end it?
Probably one of them
in a stalemate. You know what I mean?
Well, hopefully, but I
stalemate.
don't know. I honest to God, I'll watch it, but I have to reserve judgment for how they play it because if they play it carefully with limited amounts of Boba Fett, it could be done well. And if they build up to a point where think of Cobra Kai, Johnny and Daniel, they're constantly getting right into that, like, we're gonna fight, and then something happens. I mean, they've kind of fought, but they have not fought the way we expect them to. So if they play this like that, it could work.
I think it could possibly work. DG, you haven't said much on the topic. Any thoughts?
Me?
Who?
Listening? DG.
Yeah.
Oh,
LDG.
LDG. I thought it was a DJ. I'm like, this is DJ.
No, I said DG. DG. Sure.
I mean, I don't know. Like, okay, so first of all, not a super duper know everything Star Wars fan, unfortunately. But from my understanding, Boba Fett, he's supposed to be King S, right?
Phantom Zone.
And he's a clone of a Jango Fett.
Jango.
He is the one-off clone of the clones.
Yeah.
Stormtroopers.
Yeah. Unaltered.
So compared to something I do watch a lot is Dragon Ball. He's like Broly, and if he comes in and does his shtick and then has a questionable exit, just like they did in Dragon Ball, they'll make it fit as long as he doesn't take over the damn show. They could do it right and have some awesome scenes. I like this guy.
You got Danny's sign of approval on that one.
One more thing. What is your favorite Dragon Ball Z character? Who?
Yeah, you know it. You know who it is. Vegeta. At least I believe you had him in the background. Did you? Yes, of course. And I do have a poster that's coming up soon. You better believe it.
Vegeta.
Final.
Well,
You
Dan
really want to
200
test
said,
your strength.
You got two Vegeta fans in the house. Hey, congratulations.
Yeah,
Uh,
right there.
Dan200TF said, I'm hyped for Boba returning. If they make a character like Darth Maul make a comeback and make him one of the most popular characters in Star Wars, then I have high hopes for his return. Yeah, I'm guessing, but Mandalorian is good, but I mean,
He's super bad because he has a following like I've never seen before.
yeah, that's what I'm worried
So,
about.
they
It's
ain't
like
gonna
you
kill
bring
him.
him back,
They
they
ain't
bring him back and fuck
They
him
ain't
up.
gonna kill him.
You know what I mean? Make him weak. Make him
think
look
about
stupid.
think about the really diehard people who dig into the lore of Mandalorians. They were already on top of this show, constantly saying, "Oh, it's horrible. It
Well-
doesn't follow this or that." And you bring another one in, and then you screw him up. They're gonna, because these people, again, Star Wars fans know Boba Fett, and if Disney takes on, now, granted, you got the right people, maybe they can handle it, but if they screw it up, that's not going to do well for the show.
Well, with Filoni and Favreau behind this, okay, and the rumors that Kathleen's been banned from the set, okay, both of those guys know Star Wars, so hopefully they will do the character proper justice. You know,
I hope they do him justice too. That's for sure. You know what I mean? If they're gonna bring him in, I don't want them to do him wrong. So I'm
Right.
definitely hoping they can do him in. But
That'd be nice.
Dan200TF said you can also apparently see Boba Fett's armor in the season 2 trailer. I actually haven't noticed that. So
yeah, there's videos out there breaking down the video, and it's looking like that Boba Fett is in the trailer.
really.
Yeah,
Okay.
look into it. Look into it. Yeah.
I definitely will look into it. So, with that being said, we'll move on to the next topic. And the next topic is topic number 3, the Flash movie. Now, the Flash movie is reportedly looking to cast Nicolas Cage as Superman. Additionally, Andres Muschietti and the studios are looking to recruit Christian Bale, George Clooney, and Val Kilmer. It has already been confirmed that Ben Affleck will be getting into the bat suit one more time, along with original big screen Batman Michael Keaton. Now it appears that DC is taking a few notes from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, with all of these different actors taking on different versions of the Dark Knight along... hold on, I gotta get rid of that comment there because I can't see that. There we go. Along with the Man of Steel that never came into fruition. Do you want to see this happen? Whoever wants to start can start it off.
I don't want to see Val Kilmer old ass. I don't.
And I don't want to see Nicolas Cage. Man.
Nicolas Cage? Are you kidding me?
No.
Yes.
Am I in a different universe?
No,
Did I
no.
just-
Hey, before they did
Nicolas
Return of Superman, he was listed as being Superman in a Tim Burton directed
Yes.
It's
Superman
Return.
movie.
Superman
And
Return.
there's actually test or costume tests with pictures of him. In fact, the
There's
one
a-
he has on there is the picture of him.
There's
testing.
a great documentary about it called "The Death
Yeah.
of Superman Returns."
Oh,
Yeah.
it was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, before Brandon Routh, it was Nicolas Cage.
But with
It was put together by John Shep.
yeah, with this, the way that this is designed to do, sure, throw him in the fucking costume, give him 20 minutes as Superman. I don't care. That'd be fine. You got to
He
bring Henry
barely-
Cavill back. Bring Henry Cavill back. Bring Brandon Routh. Bring them all back. Fuck it. No, don't bring Christopher Reeves back. Please leave him in his grave, please.
Wow.
He
Well,
barely
Brandon
pulled off Ghost Rider. And the
Well,
best
Brandon
parts were
Routh-
the CGI parts.
The Brandon Routh Superman is the Christopher Reeve Superman.
Yes, that's
they
in the
don't-
same line of
Right.
movies. Yes,
Right, so they
Um,
don't really need to fuck with Christopher Reeves.
true, but I'm just saying that he is still probably the best, if not one of the best. I mean, between him and Cavill.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
But I mean, and I guess a wink and a nod to Christopher Reeves. What was that?
I think he said for saying what that Christopher Reeves is like the best Superman. No, I agree with that.
You're correct.
That is exactly what I thought. That is, 'cause you know where my finger was, right? You know where my finger was.
I would love a quick, now with the family's permission, I would love a quick, like, Flash ends up in Christopher Reeve's universe, and they do a CGI Christopher Reeves for just a quick split second. I would love to see that, just as a wink and a nod to that man.
Paying homage to Christopher Reeve.
Like
Yes,
what they
I would
did with
love to see
Rufus
that.
in the Bill and Ted's movie.
What? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that just
Like
that
what they
long.
did with Rufus.
Yeah, absolutely. Because that was beautiful, and I mean, I gotta say, the Bill and Ted's movie is
Haven't seen it.
just a perfect way to finish that off. I loved that movie. But on to continue this. But I'm okay with Nicolas Cage coming in as Superman for 20 minutes of the movie or just a split second.
I'm not, even though
Sorry.
I know he's screen tested for the role, and I know they got him in the suit, but for me, wow, Nicolas Cage, I've seen some of his stuff, and I'm sorry, he is not Superman material.
Con Air. He's Con Air material.
But here's the
Superman.
thing. We're dealing with multiple universe. Make him Bizarro Superman. Fuck it. Make him Bizarro.
I'll go with that. Gain some weight.
I mean, you can do anything with this movie because whatever you're doing in this movie, technically you're going to reset. So just have fun with some of these cameos.
Well, let's be real, right? They're taking a cue from Crisis on Infinite Earth.
Yes.
By getting
and they
all
need to play it that way.
Yeah, they don't have to have big roles in it. You know what I mean? You can see him walking by or something like that, or maybe a conversation or some shit, but they don't have to like actually be in the movie to where they're all talking and you know what I mean? Like a major role. So I'm down for that. Put them all in there.
Yeah. You know, even
Speaking of major role, Ezra Miller is no Flash.
No,
Please,
he
somebody.
isn't. I wish
He
they'd
is
give
no
somebody else.
effing Flash.
No.
I'd rather them pick what's his name, the CW Flash. Can't think of his name right now.
Everybody can.
Grant
Gustin.
Yeah.
Austin. Yeah.
Hey, I'll be
be honest
Could you
with
see
you?
him doing? Could you see him do Ship and a bunch of the other guys that they use? I would love to see them do what they did with the Flashpoint, the Crisis on Infinite Earths. Bring a whole bunch of these people in and do a 5-second. Flash jumps to this one time and there's this one and you're like, oh, wrong place, and just jump away from it. 5 seconds. Have fun with this. Make it something people are like. Make it for fanboys. Put all these people in it and just go crazy. I mean, I'm fine with that because whatever you do in this, you're gonna wipe it out anyways. That's the whole point of this movie is to change the fundamental structure of the DCEU.
But then,
And what I will say is, that's
Sorry.
what they plan to do anyways. Most of it. That's why.
Are we having a
Flashpoint is there.
Flashpoint? We're having a
Chris?
Flashpoint at the end of this movie?
This is the movie.
yeah.
The Flash movie is going to be Flashpoint.
Before, after, or the whole damn thing?
The whole thing is Flashpoint.
The whole thing is Flashpoint?
Yeah, the movie is Flashpoint. So they're gonna.
It's the only thing that killed the series.
I don't know if it'll kill the series, but they're gonna do.
No. TV. It killed the TV. They ruined Flashpoint on the TV show.
Right.
Completely
Yeah, it was
ruined it.
only one episode and stuff like that. It should have been.
I don't agree.
I don't think they completely ruined it.
That was a season. That was a season with Zoom, correct?
Yes.
Zoom was an awesome
Yes.
villain. He's not good as
No, but what he's saying is
I thought that was after Zoom. Zoom killed his father, and that's when he created Flashpoint after Zoom. It was wasn't that it?
Between Zoom and what's the guy? The
Thinker.
What's the guy in the chair? The Thinker.
the thinker,
Thinker.
right?
Yep.
But regardless, with the Flashpoint, they only did it for one episode, and then he went back and changed everything back to normal, right? So they could have did it a little bit longer. That's what I'll say about it. But it didn't actually ruin this season with Flashpoint to me. Not at all.
Maybe I misspoke. Okay, I'm sorry. The one episode is not what I was talking about. It's how they tried to everything after that was Flashpoint's fault. That's what I mean by Flashpoint ruining it, because there wasn't one damn thing that happened that they didn't point back to Flashpoint. Okay, he changed the timeline. We learned the cup doesn't go back to normal, but then it was just one thing after another, and then when we finally got that last season, even that had something to do with Flashpoint. I'm like, can we please move on? Can we please move on? You know, I watched the first episode of The Flash, and you saw that article about the Flash disappearing and all that crap. And I know they blame it on the writers because they fired the writing staff, and the people who came in didn't want to, whatever. But they blame that on Flashpoint. Like that was it would change so much that you changed that article that was supposed to lay out a Crisis to Infinite Earths, and they completely, because you know how many people were reading that article, like zooming in and reading the whole thing, and then it had nothing to do with Crisis on Infinite Earths. Totally pissed me off.
I didn't really have an issue with it. Go ahead, Danny.
I was saying, what is 40-39?
Oh, what's that? 40-39?
I'm guessing that's the game of the score of the game.
It could be. I mean, did someone do something that hasn't been done in 440 games? I don't know. Did a team make a miraculous comeback? I don't know. These things, part of the mystery.
You talking about that Dallas game?
You talking about Cowboys?
Oh my God.
Cowboys 2020.
Oh my God. Oh God, here we go.
They get past 8-8, then they get past 8-8, then call me.
I will say this, Matt. So far, you were correct on Dak being better than Brady this year.
Yes, I was. And that will continue.
So far.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
Cool. I'm going to be right all year.
It's actually right 24 times a day if you're in a plane.
And I'll just go back to one of your topics on the Flash. Is I'm going to give Ezra Miller a chance until when I see Snyder Cut, because that's the Flash we were supposed to get, not the Flash that we got.
As long as he's more
Ezra Miller is not a good Flash.
No, because
not at all.
No, he's more of a fighter, more of a badass in real life than he was in that movie. I mean,
right.
Shit.
And I'm gonna give him a chance because I know that was not the Flash that we were supposed to get. Right? You can just tell from the trailers that it's different. He's different.
Yeah,
so.
I'll give Bonzo that, because I didn't like Ezra Miller as a Flash in Justice League. I did not like that at all.
In no alliteration of the Flash have I ever seen him scared. He was never scared. He was either impulsive, he was either goofy,
right?
He was either. But I've never seen him scared.
That was Josh Whedon's Justice League. That might not be the Flash we get in Snyder Cut.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You know,
because
in Whedon's version, I didn't like him. You know, I'd have to wait and see the Snyder Cut to make my final decision on Ezra Miller.
Well, I hope he changes his suit and everything else, because there's nothing about that Flash I like.
Well, the suit's going to be the same, but the suit is going to change in the Flashpoint. They showed a picture of the way it's going to.
That suit, hated it. That
well,
suit.
You guys never seen on the DC fandom, they showed the picture of the new Flash suit?
Yeah, but a TV show superhero should never look better than a big screen movie hero, in my opinion. Should never.
I agree.
Never happen.
I agree.
Yeah, but they're gonna fix that. Like I said, his new Flash suit looks tight. So that's why I said I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, because again, I like I said, that Flash that we got was Josh Whedon putting his little joke business, and Josh Whedon basically made him the joke character of that movie. You know what I mean? And I don't think he's like that in the Snyder Cut. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. So definitely that. And since we got about 5 more minutes, here's Chris coming back. I don't think Chris said, it's okay. I don't think you said much on the topic, so go ahead.
What was it? Are we still in the Superman and all that? The Flash movie?
No.
Ezra sucks and the Flash suit sucks.
Yeah, we were still on that topic.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I wish it would be somebody other than Ezra Miller, but if they're going to stay on this course, I guess okay. But I'm fine with Nicolas Cage. I don't want much of it. Just and also like a Bizarro or something like that. That would work. I mean, again, you have the chance to do a lot with this movie that won't be done in any other movies. A lot of characters you'll never use can be used in this movie just for a split second, 5 minutes. The thing about
I've heard
what
I heard a rumor that they were going to do the Thomas Wayne Batman. I hope they do that.
That'd be fine too. This is the time to introduce it.
That would be awesome.
I would think that like when they showed him going through time in Batman versus Superman, I think that's very evident on what he can be doing in this movie. In some instances, he can only be there for a second. Maybe he's trying to pass a message on to these people. They don't have to be there that long. So getting hung up on an actor as being Superman, like Nicolas Cage, you don't give it to him for very long. You just say, we're going to throw it in. And Nicolas Cage would probably be into that. Oh, I'm only going to be on for 5 minutes? Great. That's all I want. Give me $2 million. I'm out. And they'll do it. You can do whatever you want with this. That's such the great thing. And DC doesn't have that movie yet. They don't have that movie yet where, like, into Endgame, where you literally had all of these characters there. You can do that with Flashpoint. And they need to do that. They do.
What they can pick up from Apocalypse War too, where they came back from Apocalypse all defeated, and then the only way to set the Earth back right was for him to do a Flashpoint. So I would pick up from that animation because that's still canon.
This is DC's chance to let fanboys be fanboys for this, and I'm saying that for myself too. I just, it's probably one of the few movies they have that they can do that with.
But Sci-Fi Nation said Josh Whedon made Firefly, though. Just saying, don't count him out as a creator. No one was counting him out as a creator. We're just saying that Flash that we got in Justice League was not the original take on the Flash. So that's what I want to say. Before I judge him as saying, oh, he's a horrible Flash, I'm going to wait to see how he was originally created for, and then I'll decide, okay, yeah, he was still trash, or okay, he was a little bit better,
That's fair. I could see that too. I mean, because you're right. A lot of the things we got in Whedon's Justice League were not the original ideas and thought process behind it. So, yeah, I mean, I could see that. I mean, I still think he just doesn't have what it takes to do it. But, I mean, we'll see. I mean, because I'll say this. I don't know if we'd be getting a Flashpoint movie if it wasn't for him constantly bickering people for it.
I agree. And
DJ
DJ Odyssey
the one
said
that's been trying to get this done. So,
and DJ Odyssey said problem is Flashpoint is too much story for just one movie. I disagree with that because if you watch the animated cartoon Flashpoint Paradox, they did it in all one movie and it was really good. So I believe it could definitely be done in one movie.
I agree with DJ Odyssey. I think if it was me, I would do it kind of like Infinity War and Endgame. I would wear one pickup off. I'll pick it up, and then I would maybe space some movies in between there to kind of build it up and do like the same thing Endgame did. But I would let those be my last two in whatever phase I'm in. The Flashpoint, then whatever you want to call the next one. It could be Man of Steel 2, Flashpoint, Paradox, whatever. I would keep the Flashpoint Paradox in the title of my following movies.
But so by that assertion, you're almost making the Flash the most important character of this whole thing.
He is. He is resetting the damn DCU.
Yeah, but
without him, how they gonna fix it?
It's Flashpoint movie, so he has to be the most important part of that movie.
He may be not the important character in DCU, but he's the most important character to give DCU universe a chance to reset it and try and correct all their past mistakes.
Yeah,
so that's what I would do.
Wolfkind said, "Is Flash gonna stop running like a clown?" No, from what I've seen in the clips, it looks like his running is still going to be the same. So unfortunately, unless they change that, yeah, it looks like it's going to be the same kind of running.
They tried
Take care,
to get it.
Dandelion.
Was it Quicksilver in
Oh, shit.
X-Men Days of Future Past? That's
What about-
Quicksilver.
Uh-huh.
And then Wanda Maximoff's brother.
Quicksilver.
That's
that is
Quicksilver
Quicksilver.
too.
So who's the one in X-Men Days of Future Past?
Quicksilver.
It is. See,
Quicksilver.
but they don't call him that, do they? Because they couldn't
Yes,
at the
they do.
time.
They can call.
I
Yeah,
thought
they
they
can call
did.
him that.
Okay,
Yes.
I couldn't remember.
I don't think they call him.
Anyways.
I don't think they call him. They didn't call him Quicksilver in
In X-Men.
Ultron.
In
Age of
Ultron.
Ultron, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
they're
and-
the only two characters that could be
Age of
used
Ultron.
both by Fox
by
and by
right.
Marvel.
Okay,
exactly.
okay. Well, the thing is no, they couldn't use the word mutant. That's right.
Correct.
Mhm.
So they kind of tried to do what they did with that. They're trying to make it, where he has like a pause, so it looks like he's running quicker than he is. I mean, the way that they did it in X-Men and in the
Age of
Avengers
Ultron.
movie, Age of Ultron,
Mhm.
they went and I think they tried to emulate that, and I don't think they did a very good job of it. But whatever.
The Age of Ultron's Quicksilver sucks, but they should use the other Quicksilver
Well,
and use
I
that
like both of them.
technology.
yeah.
I mean,
I wasn't a big
Tweet
fan
it.
of the Age of Ultron.
Tweet your zone.
Quicksilver.
He didn't
either.
bother me.
Age of Ultron, it's an okay movie. It's just kind of I don't know. It's weird. It's weird how it plays out. I guess it's just, I don't know. But
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Age of Ultron, to be honest with you.
It was fine.
Really?
It was
That
fine.
was fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I thought it was okay. I do have a bonus topic where we can get on to if you guys have a little bit more time.
Sure.
Bonus topic is Lori Loughlin. Now, LeBron James called out Lori Loughlin's upcoming prison sentence on Friday, one day after it was revealed the Full House alum can serve 2 months behind bars at her desired facility in California. Loughlin, 56, who was sentenced last month for her involvement in the college administration scandal, had her request approved to serve at a facility closest to her home in California, preferably the camp at FCI Victorville, as per court documents. James later took to Instagram to express his frustrations over the ruling. Now, do you think this is a clear sign of white privilege? Whoever
No.
wants to start can start.
I am pleading
Not at
the
all.
fifth on this.
I'll say no, not at all. It's a clear issue of money.
Money privilege. Yeah, rich privilege.
I agree with that.
But okay,
Agreed.
so
It's a white collar crime. And here's the thing. I think the biggest problem they've got with this being in the courts is if they push too hard, people like this are going to start calling out all the other people who've done this. This is not the first group of people who've done this. This has been done for years.
All right,
Yeah.
Chris, let me ask you a question.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You just said that it was a white collar crime, correct?
I understand where you're going with that.
mhm.
Well, you know how you know where I'm going.
I'm just saying that
Yeah,
is
I'm just
the
asking-
terminology they would
I'm
use
just asking
today.
for clarification. No, I'm just saying I'm asking for clarification. You said this is classified as a white collar crime, correct?
I'm talking about people who have money.
Okay. Can I answer my question? Did you
Yeah,
just
go
say
ahead.
white
Yeah.
collar crime? Yes
Yeah.
or no?
Yes.
To your knowledge and to my knowledge, is tax evasion considered a white collar crime?
Yes.
Okay, Wesley Snipes was tax evasion and he served 3 years in jail.
I do not disagree with
He,
where you're
he
going with
has
that.
money. He had at the time he had money. So why did he go to jail for 3 years and she didn't go? For
Because-
You're also talking about an entirely different state.
Wait. I'm going to answer your question, Danny. Right or wrong, in this case, even her daughter actually didn't go to school there. Her daughter didn't receive any sort of benefit from this. They only are getting her for the fact that they fudged on the reality of her resume for that college. Now, if you want to argue with me on the fact that trumping up her college resume is something that, because of her skin color, maybe made her more desirable, I guess we could go there. But as far as what this is there's technically nothing that transferred. There was no money that transferred. It is essentially,
those two things are not comparable. You have different states. You have
the
different
tax
crimes.
evasion was quite a substantial amount of
You
money.
guys are missing the point. She got to pick where she goes to prison.
Yes, because
It's
she
not
has
a lot.
really good lawyers. Yes, she has a
Wesley
lot of money
Snipes
to
didn't
pay
get
a
to
lot
pick.
of good lawyers.
Wesley Snipes didn't get to pick. You name
It's a
me
different
one
crime.
black
It's a different
person-
state.
hold on. You name me
Money,
one black
the
person
money that he,
that will get
the
to
fact
pick
that what
which
he
prison
did
they
was
go to.
very criminally
You name me
negligent.
one black person who will get to pick which prison they go to. Name me one. And I can guarantee
Cannot
you
name
won't
you
be able
one right off.
to.
Guys, she's guilty of trying to get her kids into college.
Yes.
But
You will
by lying
never-
about it.
never-
That and tax evasion, two different things.
I mean,
No, I
that's
get
kind of
that.
where we're going with this. If you
No,
want to
no,
argue,
that's-
hey, listen,
that's
wait.
not where I'm going. No, let me
Anzo,
explain. I
Let me
heard your point.
ask you a
Let me-
question before you
no,
go where you're going.
go
Let me
ahead.
ask you this question. If you give me the same similar thing, no money transfer, no actual no crime against the federal government, because there's a big difference there too. You're dealing with federal government when you're talking tax evasion, as opposed to some local courthouse.
College.
And if you can find me the same similar situation, I will agree completely with you. I think there's the difference here is we have to compare apples to apples, oranges to oranges. I'm not going to disagree with you that there are people who have had tax evasion issues that have either not gone to prison that should have been able to pick where they gone. But then again, there's situations like Bernie Madoff and all his stuff, and he tried to get out for the whole fluffy bunny disease thing, and they're not letting him go.
First off, Sci-Fi Nation said Bill Cosby picked his prison. No, he did not.
As far
No, he did not.
I'd have to look that up, but I thought he did too. But that's,
I'm looking that up now. I don't see anything of it. But okay, if you have a
I don't
link
know
to
that.
that,
I don't know for sure. I'm not
if
going
you-
to say
no,
that.
I'm going to ask him if you have a link for that or you have something to show me. Show me. But from what I know, it's not. So my
I do
point
know
is
that
not.
he said
My point.
that he's quite happy there.
My point is not the crime, not the amount of time. The fact that she got to pick the prison that she went to. Not only did
But you got to go apples to apples here. I'm sure you can find somebody who is a black, higher end, has the money, that has done something literally negligent compared to this. I mean, this is nothing
just
that
show me
they're
that.
going after her for.
Just show
And I'm
me
sure
then.
you can find some. Well, okay,
Then
wait.
show me.
What's the
That's
guy's
what I'm
name from
asking for.
Empire? What's the guy's name from Empire?
Jesse Smollett. He never
Okay.
went to jail.
Well, no, I know he hasn't. Hold on, but are they still pursuing him for all
I
of
have
the
no
different
idea.
stuff?
I have no idea.
If they're pursuing him and that happens and they don't let him pick, then I would equate that to about the same thing.
I have no idea if they're doing it, if they're still pursuing him or not anything. But I'm just saying, just show me proof. That's all I'm
You
asking.
got to find
Show me
an
proof.
apples to
Because
apples comparison, though.
no, it's not
Tax
apples to
evasion
apples.
is
very
not
close.
the same. I'm just saying that tax evasion is not the same.
I'm not
You're talking
calling
about
tax
federal
evasion for
government?
saying. I'm talking about any case.
Any case.
Any case. I'm not saying
I'm
tax
not.
evasion.
I'm on my
saying this.
phone.
I'm asking.
Listen,
I'm asking.
I'm on my phone.
I see Matt
I
looks like
cannot
he's looking.
name one for you. I can't even
I
tell you
get it.
that I
Matt,
could
Matt
find
said
one.
he's looking for one. So me.
Yeah, it would have been
Anyone
nice
in
to
the
have
chat?
this ahead of time so I could actually do the
And
research.
anyone in the chat can look for me
Hey,
and send me some proof. That's all I'm asking.
listen. From a legal standpoint, okay. All right. The verdict, the sentence was handed down. She's supposed to spend 2 months. Okay,
We're
maybe
talking 2 months for God's sakes.
Okay, but while they were in the courtroom, while it was a deal they could have laid out for the prosecution to accept that part of her sentence, she got to pick where she went.
She got to pick part of the plea. She did plead.
Yeah, that has to
But she
be
didn't go to
part of the
She
deal.
pleaded.
Yeah,
this just seems like it's just
Plea
another
bargaining.
one of those special things that, like, I don't know, like in Chicago with Jesse Smollett, he was able to do community service and everything was fine.
Yeah.
I just think
you
that,
get
here's
special
the thing.
circumstances.
I will
But
say
he wasn't
that,
going to go to jail for that,
Wait,
though. Like, what his
I will
crime
say
wasn't going
this.
to
Well,
jail
she
for?
shouldn't have gone to jail for this. Nothing actually happened. That's the thing. But here's the thing. I will agree with this. I don't think anybody should get to pick. Listen, I don't care how much money you have. If I do it, if Anza does it, if Danny, LDG, Mad, JJ, if any of us do something stupid like this, we're not going to get the pick. We're just not going to be able to. I don't think anybody.
This is why I'm asking you.
I don't think anybody should. You want to call it white privilege, call it white privilege. I don't know if there's anybody who's black who's ever done it. I don't. And I'm not going to say that I do. I'm just saying, if we're going off of that, yes, if this only happens to white people, white actors, white people with money, fine. Yeah, it's white privilege. But I don't think anybody should be able to pick. I don't think that should be able to put on the table.
I have to disagree with you. I actually think it's the other way around. I believe everybody should be able to pick where the hell you go to prison. You should give that right to everyone. Yeah,
I don't know about that.
Because there are plenty of innocent people going to prison every single day. And there are guilty people who are going to the wrong prison.
I understand that, but there's a problem here. If you say everybody should, then you got sycophantic idiots out there who have killed people who will ask to be near the nearest prison to the family just because they know it'll screw with their head. You can't give that to certain people.
Well, there has to be reason behind it. You just can't blindly do this, right? It would have to be some kind of structure.
And now you're adding all sorts of red tape to it.
You have to. Everything's full colors, different shades. I didn't say that statement just for me to say you get to pick whatever you want. No, there's a reason why you get to pick, because of particular reasons. You wouldn't let that happen, obviously.
Well,
I'm not going to let all the good people, that it's going to help the good people be ruined by that one example you gave.
Yeah, well, you see, I don't know. I mean, there's so much wrong with the justice system to begin with.
Facts.
Yes, agreed.
Agreed. Facts. And if you go and look at that documentary that I watched the other day, Artemis Bowen, this guy was accused of stealing a backpack from someone, which he never did. They sent his ass to Rikers Island, and he stayed in Rikers Island for 3 years. Not only did he stay in Rikers Island for 3 years being innocent, he was put in solitary confinement for 300 days.
Well, yeah, I mean, let's even go past that. Even if he had stolen the backpack, he doesn't deserve that. I mean,
I agree. I agree.
You know, but I'm not saying he did. I just, again, you're dealing with so many things that are wrong with the justice system. I believe people should have a right to plead. I agree with LDG. There's plenty of innocent people convicted of crimes they do not commit every day. Black, white, Cuban, Asian, all sorts of people. The problem is it's so daunting to pick apart exactly how you fix that. And I'm not sure if there is a fix for it. One way is not to give this type of a deal. If you're going to tell her she's got to go for 2 months, then do what you do with 90% of the other people out there. You put him wherever he goes.
And yes, Sci-Fi Nation, the kid that killed himself, because after he got out, he couldn't deal with, he was 16 years old. 16 years old, put in solitary confinement. And they say that will break a older man. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, you can go in there safe, and after you come out crazy. You're gonna say something.
Let me make a statement. Mm-hmm. I just looked up what was the maximum time for tax evasion, and it's 3 to 5 years and a fine. The total max term that you can be given sentenced to and given for what she did, which was fraud for college admissions, is 20 years in prison and a $250 fine. So the the charge she actually did carry a higher offense, but she was given less time.
Again, you work in that system, and you understand that. Here's the thing: there's a big difference between
But you were saying that the one was was apples and oranges. But what she did was get a greater sentence than
who handed down the sentence? Who handed down the sentence?
Different states. Was he evading taxes on a state level or a federal level?
Okay,
that's the other thing you have to look at.
Both of them are federal offenses, people. Both of them
what was she? What court saw it?
I thought this was California. That was.
I think hers was at a state level and his was at a federal level.
What is the maximum level for the maximum time you can get for fraud for college admissions fraud? It says 20 years in prison. School?
Is that federal or state?
State. It would probably be state,
right?
I
said it's fucking federal for both of them. Both of them are federal charges.
But were they charged federally or were they charged by the state?
Was she charged federally?
These are federal charges. Both of them are federal charges.
I didn't think she was, but okay.
Well, if they're federal charges,
Judge Nathan Gorton in Massachusetts.
What?
The hearing occurred via teleconference before U.S. District Judge Nathaniel Gorton in Massachusetts.
U.S. District, that's federal all day long.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I am saying. And she got to
again. If I steal $1 from somebody, it's not going to be the same.
Bro, I ain't saying it right, but as a law enforcement officer, there are rules, and I think some of the rules are fucked up. But there are the rules.
Here's the thing: it all depends on that fraud level. There are different levels of that. So it's like anything. If I go in and I have a DUI, they're going to tell you you could do up to 6 months in jail, and you could get this amount of fines, and you lose your license for this long. It doesn't mean that I'm going to get all of it. Doesn't mean I'm going to get none of it. Doesn't mean I'm going to get
correct.
2 months.
But I'm telling you now.
So they have to look at the circumstances and what actually happened in this case. No money transferred hands. She didn't go to the college. All of that's off the table. She actually didn't go. So therefore they're like, okay, yes, you frauded this system, but because she didn't end up going, she chose not to go there. She didn't go to college, whatever the thing was. And all of these factors are going to look at it and go like, okay, well, nothing really happened.
Mr. Knight.
Wesley Snipes did cheat the government out of millions of dollars. That's a big difference.
How long have you been working in the casino?
Going on 2.5 years.
Okay. That killed my argument.
Asked and answered.
I think 20 years for trying to get your kids into college is a bit rough.
Well, I've been police.
Seriously.
I've been police for 25 years, so I think I know a little bit more about this topic.
My dad was law enforcement most of my life.
I was a cop for 7 years. I don't think I should be discounted.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've been around it for a long time, so I mean, I mean,
you, Chris, being around it and being in it are different. So let's just get that straight right away.
I was around the courts all the time with my father.
It's still different than being in it. I'm sorry, it's just a different experience, so you can't compare that. Mad was a cop, so he can say something, but again, I mean, 7 to 25 years.
He's basically agreeing with me.
No, I'm not discounting. I'm not discounting what he's saying.
All I'm gonna say is, everybody on this chat is men. There's only 2 of us that are black. You don't know. You don't know our experience. We don't know your experience. That's just the facts.
And I'm telling you. And I'm telling you that you will not be able to find a black man or woman that went to jail that got to pick their prison, no matter what they went to jail for.
Always, never, all, and none is a very strong statement to make.
And that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so if
I'm going to say I've never heard of it in my 25 years of law enforcement.
And that's kind of where I would go, but I'm not sure if you would hear about it if it happened because, well, I don't know. I mean, it's definitely not going to happen at a level like we are. That I guarantee you that for sure. But I don't think it would happen for me. I just don't think that that's something in our realm of the world.
Yeah, I think the one thing we can say about all and everything is the fact that all of us know the system's F. Okay. We can
Facts.
sit here and talk about examples in this. We're all in shitty situations. Okay.
I agree.
I won't argue that. I will not argue. Yeah, there's shit going down. There's people being treated this way, people being treated that way. Look at me. I got pulled over by a cop for riding my bicycle to work and got told to walk to work. I'm like, what? I mean, I know that's not the same level, but I mean, every experience I've had with a police officer has been negative. I got a ticket for an ambulance hitting me while I was dead stopped in the middle of the road. I mean, I've had some shit experiences. But the system is broke and we need to change it. And where is that change going to come? It's not going to come from the freaking president. It's going to come from the people. We need to bring change. Okay. Any president that runs off the word change should lose.
Yeah,
it's not the president's job to bring change. It's our job to change stuff. Okay. And it's uphill battle, just like when Martin Luther King wanted to do his change. Do you think it was open door policy for him? No, it was going up a hill in a cold day, slower than molasses. It was hard. But the change came from the people, and eventually change did happen. And that's what we needed. There needs to be, I mean, whether it be we're talking about government or laws or even talking about the crappy movies we're getting and whatnot, change needs to happen, and it needs to come from us.
Facts. I'm actually glad I put this topic at the end because it was a very good discussion.
Don't ever put a topic like this on this shit again. Never.
Yeah,
especially without any warning, and then be like, "Oh, show me proof, motherfucker! You just told me this question 3 minutes ago." Now you want
the question came up when I was doing this, putting the stream together. I didn't have it.
Save it for another time.
No, I wanted it then. I mean, doesn't matter. You could do research all you want to, bro. You can do the research.
No, but you didn't even afford us an opportunity.
How the hell did I get in the Phantom Zone for that?
You're saying I can't, but if I did, then what?
If you did what?
If I did bring you evidence of it, then what?
Then I would be like, okay, you were right. I'm not.
I'm going to tell you this right now, though. Anzo, I'm going to tell you this. I don't think that it hasn't happened, but I'll guarantee you. Wait. I guarantee you. I guarantee you that it happens more for Caucasian than it would ever for black men and women. I guarantee you are right on that front.
I know that. That's absolutely a fact. And but like I said,
I do think that a subject like this should be held or given warning if you want that information.
But why? It doesn't take long to do. I could go on Google while I'm talking to you guys and do my research. I've done it many times.
Now I'm on my phone. If I was at home, I could. You can't,
but Mad can, JJ can, LDG can.
Yeah, no, I don't like doing research off like this right now. I like doing it to where I can look at sources and actually dig in.
Anzo, keep it going for a minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I was just saying, I can do it. I've done it. I've sat here and he said Bill Cosby picked his prison. I went and Googled it while I was talking to you guys.
Man, I don't like doing it half-ass. I like being able to.
No more. This right here cause your blood pressure go up.
It's not that hard to do it. No, but this is what I like, though, bro. This is, we need these types of conversations.
Yeah. I mean, things will go my way too, but you have to play by the game. If that's the game, don't hate the player, hate the game.
No.
I'm not taking anything no one says personal. That's the way they feel about it.
These
it is what it is.
It's dangerous, bro.
Well,
I like danger. You know me.
Personally, I'm not a research person, but about this particular subject, no matter what color my skin is, I believe the justice system is thoroughly fucked up
for all of us.
For everyone, for everyone.
Facts, 100%, and I'll never deny that. I'm not going to say it's not fucked up for white people either, but at the end of the day, we get the shit under the stick.
I agree with you on. I do. I agree with you on that. And that's what I'm saying. No matter what color my skin is, my feelings are it's fucked up. Things need to change for everyone, but especially for you guys and the Latinos and the Hispanics. It has to change, man.
Yeah, something's got to change.
Where are you from, LDG?
New York.
Okay. Your background?
I'm in Florida, but I'm from New York.
And your background?
I'm everything America. I'm everything. Yeah, go ahead.
Because Danny said only 2 black guys, and you look.
Yeah, well, no. That's what I'm saying. I'm almost kind of worse.
See, I can't tell with that color. He like he in black and white or something. I don't know what kind of hocus pocus shit he got.
I'm Indian. I'm
This is
Native
not-
American. I'm French. I'm Canadian, and I'm Syrian. So I'm everything America either hates, made fun of, genocided, or hates.
Let me ask you a more direct question. When you fill the application, they say, "What is your race? What do you serve?"
Other.
Other.
Straight up other. I'm a mixture.
He's a damn. You're a mutt.
Damn.
Well,
I got like
fellow Canadian.
Indian skin.
What part of Canada are you from?
Grandparents from Quebec.
Oh, okay. Right here, Montreal, Quebec. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. And Sci-Fi Nation says nothing personal here. I love great conversation. Absolutely, sci-fi. These are why I like to have these conversations, is because there is nothing personal with them. You know what I mean?
Please, if we can just veer away from them for as long as we do this show, I'll be good. I'll be grateful.
No, I like having them as well. I guess like a little warning would be nice.
Oh, stop with your warning, bro. Like, get out of here. I told you it came up after I had it, and I said, you know what? It's a conversation that I'd like to have.
But it would be a more fruitful conversation if we could be prepared when we come on.
Well, you can't always be prepared for everything, bro.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying all I said was it would be nice if we could have a warning.
Dude,
like I said,
why you gotta be so picky?
Tell him.
I'm not. Again, what did I say? I didn't say it has to be this way. I said it would be nice if we could have a warning.
And I completely understand that. But sometimes
I actually
Throw
agree
him a
with
bone
Matt
every
on
now and then. That's all he's saying.
I want to be prepared.
You agreeing
for that? Come
you
on,
agreeing with who?
That to the man.
Man, it took me a long time to keep my cool. These kind of conversations, man, make me change to a different kind of person. That's why I don't like this shit unless I'm prepared. So at that point, I got to agree with Matt.
Okay. Veer away from me. What did I do? Oh, nothing. I don't know if anybody said anything. Veer away from you. Maybe you misunderstood what we said. No. You're fine, man. Sci-Fi Nation. Don't worry.
How many people you got watching, Anzo?
12. We had 18 at one point.
Nice.
Good deal. How many likes?
Jesus, I don't even. Where do you see that?
Button, people.
Yes, please hit the like button. Damn, I didn't even say that. It should show me.
Yeah, you should be able to see it. Like right under your screen.
I'll tell you. Hey,
really?
Bigger Ford right now. We got 19 likes.
How much?
19 likes.
Okay, not bad. Appreciate the likes, guys. I'm just waiting for Chris to come back so that we can close it up. But
man, hit the like button and share. Share the link.
Yes, please do. We have great conversations on this show. And like I said, you guys may actually get another one without warning like that again.
No.
So just be prepared because I actually like the
How
way
can we be prepared if they come without warning?
Well, be prepared that you're going to get something to come without warning.
Yeah, that means have your Google up and ready. Okay, that's prepared. Have your Google up and ready. Or what I do, I actually have 4 of them so I can search 4 things at once.
Well, actually,
but the problem is wait, I'm going to point out a big problem here because this is, like we've said, this is a problem. When you look up anything to do with Black, African American, anything, and prison, 90% of your articles are going to be the ones that are absolutely ridiculous, like the guy who spends 45 years for stealing $50 in prison, things like that. I have to search through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of articles to even try to get to a place where I might find something.
Yeah, but that alone should let you know how
that's just I didn't deny that. I didn't deny that that's a problem.
We're not saying you did, because I'm just saying.
Yeah,
but there's no way to sit here on an hour and a half show and actually sift through articles and read them properly.
Well,
I'm sure the topic won't be the same, right, Anzo?
No,
Like
topic
this
will
was
be
just
different. Yeah.
it could be anything. We're
Yeah,
just
it's
talking
not
about this
gonna.
one, okay? But
Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying it's
it's
gonna be another topic on something like this.
pop
I'm just
quiz,
saying
man.
be prepared that you
Well, what
might
I'm
get another
saying is
topic.
if you throw a topic out, like if you throw a topic that we're
How
not
would you guys
prepared
like if
for-
I don't give you any of the topics and just make you come on and talk like that? Because that's how, you know what I mean? How would you like that one?
No, because most of these are opinion based, not fact based,
Yeah, I know that.
and that's the difference.
That's
Opinion
exactly what I.
based.
That's
Actually,
what I
it's
did tonight.
opinions
I didn't
based on
see. I didn't
facts.
see any of the questions.
Yeah, I didn't.
Well, I
either.
understand that, but what I'm stating is opinion based is different from something where you want factual information.
Mm.
And I mean, if you throw an article out that's an extra or a bonus that is
But the article
based off
wasn't.
of opinion,
No.
that's fine.
Hold on. The article was about opinion. It just got into facts.
Well, the thing is
asked
that right there, though,
the question I
requires
asked,
some facts to be in there.
No, the
I
question I
don't
asked was white
necessarily
privilege.
think
That was the
that I
question
have
I
enough
asked.
information.
Okay, let me ask Chris, Mad, and JJ a question. Okay, do y'all believe that white privilege exists or it's just a fairy tale?
I believe it exists.
Okay.
I believe it
I do
exists
not.
to a certain level. I
Of
don't know
course you
if
do.
it.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's,
That was
that's,
my
all
ask.
that's all I want to know.
I believe multiple privileges exist, including white
Also-
privilege. There's rich privilege. There's a whole bunch of privilege out there.
And you think there's black privilege?
I do.
In some forms, yes.
On that note,
I mean,
I mean, we're not talking about. We're still talking about the justice system. Or are we
So-
talking? We're going outside the box.
So
yes, I do.
explain me some black privilege.
Well, no. Here's
Yeah, that's a trap door right there. I'm not
No,
stopping
just
on that
asking.
one. my-
No,
I'm not even going down that because I'm not going to sit here and have
Hold on.
anybody try to call me a racist or anything like that. Because
You explain it to me in the green room then.
I
No, listen,
Yep. I don't think I've ever talked about this before, but no. When I was growing up, I grew up in East Texas, really close to Casper. If you know anything about Casper, Texas, what happened there, and where I grew up, all black people lived in two places, either in Papa's Town or in Copper. I forgot what it was called. Moore Station. All right, except for a few. One happened to be my stepdad that I grew up with. And I had a window into a very different world than what anybody else that grew up around me did. Because I spent a lot of time with his family as well. I remember that friends from school couldn't come over to my house because my stepdad was black. And I remember I couldn't go over to other people's house because I had a black stepdad. So I'm not saying that I can speak at the same level of what you experience whatsoever, but I do have experiences that were formed from race.
And I'm pretty sure we all do. But my point was, I want to know what you guys think is some black privileges. You don't have to say it on the stream. We can talk about it after because I'm about to close this one up anyways. But you guys can tell me afterwards. It's fine. I want to know what you guys think. What are black privileges? You got one? And we will discuss that in the back room. But with that being said, we're going to go around the room. We're going to let you guys tell the people one last time where they can find you. Going to start off with the new one on the panel today, Mr. LDG Pixel. Tell the people where they can find you, sir.
What's going on, everybody? Again, LDG Pixels here. If you guys have issues, I'm here to help the community with any computer issues, problems, questions, buying a new PC, where to buy a new PC, having problems with video games, etc. Or you just need some advice about VPNs and keeping you safe on the internet. Hit me up on LDG Pixels, streaming Monday through Friday between 10 and 11 a.m. I go on for a few hours. Here to help, guys.
Easter time.
Eastern Standard Time.
You're on Eastern Time? Okay, cool. Mr. Comic Chat, Danny Grand. Tell the people where they can find you.
Bro. Oh my God, I feel. Whew.
Boy, that ain't a drink. Look at that.
I need. Are you right, JJ? I need a fucking drink, bro. This shit is crazy.
I aim to please.
Anyway, you can find me Monday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Chaotic Conversation, the Khaos List, and tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can find me, Anzo, and Chris on the Rule of 3. Also, later on in the weekend, on Saturdays and Sundays, you can find me at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Square One and at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Equilibrium. But I'm going to change that because I cannot compete with the NFL. Me, Anzo, and Terrence and John, we have to discuss what we're going to change. Also, probably about 20 minutes, you're going to see me on Robert Storm's Live. I know that's a lot of content, but please, please, please pick one of those shows. Give me your support. I'm trying to get to 1,300 subscribers, but I can only do that with your help. All these guys on this panel is fantastic. Please hit the subscribe button. It only takes 1 second. It ain't gonna cost you 1 red cent. So thank you for tuning in to us, man, and just keep us supported, man, and give us thumbs up. Give us the hit notification bell so you can get notified on all our content. And man, just keep rocking with us. We appreciate it.
Damn right. Much appreciated. Mr. Chris Knight, take yourself off mute. Tell the people where they can find you, sir.
Yeah, you can find me at the Real Review 3000 here on Mondays on Comic Chat, Danny Graham's channel, and Tuesday right here on Big Ford Entertainment, and that's Anzo's channel. You can find me on Merry Mayhem every once in a while, Han Star every other Sunday for Name That Tune, over on JJ's and a billion other freaking channels. I just jump around like a little stream whore. So that's how it is.
Not a problem. JJ, you're up next, my friend.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Come on.
Everybody.
Seriously.
You're up next, JJ. Tell the people where they can find you.
Yeah, I know. It's just, it's my goal at least one time on Tuesday nights to make Danny laugh. I love doing that. Okay. Anyway, what's going on? It's your boy JJ, man. You can find me a little bit of everywhere. You can find me Sunday nights over on Han Star's channel, Monday night with Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective. Tuesday night we're here with these fine fellas, and sometimes on Thursday nights with Chris over on the Weekly Rumble. You can find me on my channel. I do a weekly live stream called Randomness at its Finest. Random panel, random topics. Shut up, stupid. We're gonna just come by, check it out. Give a like, whatever, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know the spiel. You can find me here on Twitter at Sithlord3827. It was great hanging out with you guys tonight. Thanks for having me on again, Alonzo. Awesome.
Not a problem. Love having you on. You know, it was a great show today, guys. I appreciate it. Mad Martigan, tell the people where they can find you.
No, if they weren't here at the beginning, then rewatch the stream and you can see all the information on me.
So with that being said, we will actually cut this stream off tonight. Much appreciated for everybody that stopped by. You have another chance, Matt.
Yeah, no, go back and rewatch the stream. It was a good stream.
Okay. Well. Hey, man, I tried to be fair. Tried to give him another chance.
Wears it like a suit. I swear.
He didn't want to do it.
Boy, it's the whole Danny thing last night with you.
Yeah,
Danny did this to you, so now you have to do it to him? My God.
I had to do it to everybody. Trust me. Everybody catches it. I have the fucking power on this show. Anyways, guys, with that being said, we are out. Once again, I appreciate everybody that stopped by. As Chris said, go to the Chaos channel and subscribe so that we can get to 100 subs on that channel.
What is this show called? I don't even know the name of this stream.
Thank you, Dan. 200. I appreciate it, Dan. 200.
What he said? Oh,
it's called the Chaos List, bro.
Oh, is that what it's called? I never known the name of it. Sorry.
Oh, damn. And he's got the background. Get this boy out of here.
I was just about to do that, JJ. I was just about to kick his ass.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan. 200. I appreciate the sub.
Yes, sir. I actually put everybody's channels in the description box. So if you're not sub to them, sub already. With that being said, we're going to cut this thing off. And like I said, I do appreciate everybody for coming out and checking out the show. And guys, it was a great show. So with that being said, peace.
Chaos List. No, we're not going to do that.
No, not today.
No.
Hear that, Lou?